Man, I could have, if I had more time this morning, I would have taken the time to label out how many areas people sell wrong. And I'd probably come up with 30, but I'm just going to give you a handful here. So the title of today is You're Selling Wrong. You're selling wrong. Here's how to make more money. Number one, you're focused more on your quota and what you need than getting people what they need. If you want to sell more, you have to focus on what they need. What does your prospect need? That's number one. And by the way, Jesus said this. He said, if you want to be first, make yourself last. So like some people, they focus on, I need to make 2 sales this month, or I need to hit this rank, or I need this much more volume. That's making you first. Make them first. What do other people need? They need a solution to their problem. They need a way to attain their desires. That's what they need. And they need to feel like they can connect and relate with you. You focus on those 3 things. You're going to sell whatever it is that you're selling, so long as you believe in the thing you're selling. Now, if you don't believe in the thing you're selling, I can't help you on here, okay? So focus on them. What do they need? And I don't know who's the first. I think it may have been Napoleon Hill, actually, that said, if you focus on getting enough people what they want, you'll get what you want. I know Jim Rohn said it as well. I know a few people said it. I think maybe Napoleon Hill said it first. I'm not sure. I'm not positive. Focus on them, okay? That's number one. I believe that's the number one way people are selling wrong. Number 2 is you're spending too much time with the wrong person. I just saw a comment from a trainer, and he said, you spend more time chasing teammates than prospects. Although that's true, it shouldn't be. And in fact, if you flip that, and I don't like the word chase, right? Chase isn't the best word, but if you focus more on prospecting, if you're in a network marketing scenario or something where people are looking to you to be inspired by movement, if you prospected more, you actually would inspire more. But if you're chasing the teammate more than you're prospecting, that model doesn't work. But in both, in teammates and prospects, one way that you're selling wrong is you're spending too much time on the wrong ones. You're spending too much time on the person that does not have the level of desire that matches your amount of attention you're giving them. See, some people seek attention more than production. You have people in your organization that do that to you. They seek attention more than production. They're not actually after production. They're after your attention. You know, what we didn't get as kids, we go and we seek as adults. But the problem is we didn't build the receptors to receive. And so we seek this thing that we just can't get enough of. So there are people that you're connected to that they seek attention all the time, but it doesn't matter how much you give them. It's never enough. They can't receive it. They don't have the receptors to receive it. You have to learn powerful ways of leadership, and you have to learn discernment of, when am I investing too much time on this teammate or that prospect? And when, I need to go talk to more people. Go talk to more people. See who's open, okay? So number 1, I don't know if I'm going to keep these on the top of my head here. Number 1, you're focused on what you need rather than what others need. Number 2, you're spending too much time on the wrong teammates and prospects. Number 3 is you're spending too much time on what it is than what it does. You have to be focused on what it does. Like what does your product, service, or opportunity do, not what it is. So it's great that it's jojoba oil or ketones or peptides or whatever the marketing buzzword of the day is. What does it do? How will it help? You gotta focus on what it does, not what it is. So not the ingredients on the bottle, but how will it help them? Similar to number 1, but a little different. Number 4, you're not focused. People scratch their head. They're selling different things and they're wondering why they're not gaining anywhere, right? You got to focus. You look at every single great story. Now, a lot of people will use multiple streams of income. Well, what you'll find is people that have very successful multiple streams of income, they almost always, if not always, focused on one first. They made one the headline, and then they either took the money they were making and created multiple streams of income. What they didn't do is split time. They didn't have one that was making, $1,000 a month and then launch another one and then another one and another one. No one does that ever. No one does that and creates success. You can't do that. Now, what if you go and you focus and you build a $30,000 a month income and you take some of that income and you invest in rental properties? That may make sense, right? I'm not giving you advice here, but that may make sense. And so know the difference between active income, passive income. You're not going to build a humongous empire by focusing all your efforts on active income that you have to pour into. And by the way, if you're in network marketing, you have to pour into it for a long time for it to truly become passive. Just because they pay every month doesn't mean they stay every month, right? So you got to focus a long time. A friend of mine out in Sacramento, he focused on his business for 12 years. And then he wanted to spend time with the family. He stopped recruiting. He stopped building it. 20 years later, he was still making $10,000 a month. Now that was still substantially less than he was making at the height. At the end of that 12 years, it was still substantially less, but it was still pretty good. But he focused for 12 years. Focus. That's the interesting thing about nowadays is we have so many options, right? We got so many different things that we can do. We can sell as many things as we want, and we have access to people that will pay attention to us, right? If you keep it interesting and have high energy, people will pay attention to you, and you can sell almost anything right now, but it's focus. You got to focus. If you want something that's going to pay you on the days you don't want to work, you got to work on the days you don't want to work now, but in a focused manner. And so you got to eliminate this whole fear of missing out. You got to eliminate that. Well, what if this company takes off? Well, what if this company, what if this, you got to eliminate that. You got to say, okay, I'm staking my claim in the ground. I'm focused right here. And I'm going to build the hell out of this thing. You know what? I may buy products from other places, but where's my active time spent? You got to be very selective about your active time spent. Where do you spend your active time? Passive income, that's a true passive income. That's different. You're putting money somewhere. It's paying you dividends, or you're putting money somewhere. It's paying you cash flow. Someone's managing it for you. That's a different story. What's my active time? What's my active income? Who am I having to manage? What groups am I having to administer to? I'd be real careful with that. One of the things that's really helped me with that is every Monday I do my business journal with God. So I have a list of all the different project, not just projects, but personal things, projects, etc. And I pray, but I don't pray. I used to, before I understood direct relationship with him, I used to pray, Lord, what should I do for these? So what should I do for rank makers? What should I do for sales and marketing mentorship? What should I do for this? What should I do for that? That's servant mode, which is better than most. Most people aren't servants. Most people aren't obedient, but that's not the highest order. The better thing is, Lord, what are you doing? What are you doing with rank makers? What are you doing with this? What are you doing with this? And what I found is as I went through and over the last year, I would say there's probably been 10 projects that in prayer I got, you don't need to be doing those. I'm like, well, if you ain't with me on this, then I don't want to do it. And I have zero fear of missing out. I have no thing, I'm not worried about it. I'm not stressed. Oh no, what if it takes off? I hope it does take off. I hope it does take off. Doesn't mean I have to be a part of it. You got to eliminate that whole fear of missing out and stake your claim. But by doing this, every Monday I do it. I do my business journal. Lord, what are you doing? And some of them I'm growing. Some of them I'm positioning the right people. Some of them I'm winding down. I have one project right now that he says he's winding down. Okay, cool. That gives me clarity for the future. Got it. And some of them I'm growing. Oh, awesome. Great. Let's pour into it. Let's run some ads to it. If you're growing it, then it's blessed. Like, let's go. Focus. And I would say the last part, although many are spending too much time on the wrong person, you can't assume that people that don't move on the first talk are the wrong person. Some of my very best people that I've ever gotten came from follow-up. You need to be following up. You got to make sure you're following up. You can be good at follow-up and suck at sales and do very well. I know people that just aren't very good at sales, but they're good at follow-up and they crush it. They do great. You give me someone good at follow-up, I'll actually take them over someone good at sales. And so I'm rooting for you. God bless you. God bless your family. Let's take it to another level next week. It's going to be amazing. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.